You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
Hey, it's Friday the 13th of February. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather looking good today, really looking good tomorrow, but Sunday will be very wet, a good soaking for the state, and maybe a few strong storms near the Gulf Coast. We'll take a look at all the new data together early this morning. This is the upper air look. The flow about 18,000 feet off the ground. Note that big trough off to the west coming into California and Baja California, and that will be advancing rapidly across the southern branch of the jet stream, producing the wet weather in here on Sunday. But today it's quiet around much of the nation. Got a few spotty showers over Arizona and Southern California in advance of that trough. We are mostly in the 30s and 40s to start the day. 50s over Mobile and Baldwin counties, highs in the 60s and maybe a few low 70s today. It is foggy along the Gulf Coast. We have dense fog advisories really all the way from Texas into the Florida Panhandle. In Alabama, we have a dense fog advisory south of Interstate 10 for Mobile and Baldwin counties. But other than that, things are pretty calm around the nation. In advance of that trough, there is a marginal risk of severe storms today from West Texas into parts of Oklahoma. Tomorrow, a marginal risk. Again, this is level 1 out of level 5 for parts of central and east Texas into Louisiana and southwest Mississippi. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, SPC has introduced a very low-end marginal risk. Again, that's level 1 out of 5 for parts of the Gulf Coast region. And in Alabama, they've got that marginal risk as far north as Birmingham. Quite frankly, I just don't see that. I do think there might be a few strong storms on the immediate coast, but inland, I just don't think we have a severe weather problem. We'll take a look at all the severe weather parameters as we go. Here's a look at the rain for the next 7 days. For most of Alabama, rain amounts 1 to 1.5 inches. And the bulk of this will be on Sunday. And that's rain we could use if you missed it. This is the new drought monitor released yesterday. Still a little over 50% of the state in drought conditions. And we have a D3 extreme drought defined in parts of South Alabama, parts of Conecuh, Monroe, Butler, Escambia, Covington counties, and in parts of East Alabama, parts of Macon, Lee, and Russell counties. The northern half of the state is faring better. But let's look at the weekend situation, model fans. Here we go. European OZ run, 3 o'clock today. You can see the trough coming into Arizona. That'll be advancing rapidly to the east, but today should be beautiful here. Lots of sunshine with highs in the 60s, maybe low 70s in South Alabama. Tomorrow we kick off the weekend. It's Valentine's Day. And it looks pretty quiet. Let's go to the high-resolution HER model. This is valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, and really there's just nothing there. Could there be a shower somewhere during the day? Yes, but most places dry. Highs upper 60s, low 70s. Clouds will gradually increase during the day. So let's go to Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, and we're using, in this case, the high-resolution NAM. NAM is North American Mesoscale model. It goes out 60 hours. And you can see there's evidence there could be a little batch of showers and thunderstorms over southwest Alabama from near Greensboro down to about Citronelle. And the deal is there's just no surface-based instability once you get out of Mobile and Baldwin counties. None. Zero. That's a reason we just can't imagine having any thunderstorms as far north as Birmingham that would be strong to severe. If we have any issues, it would be near the Gulf Coast. Again, Mobile and Baldwin counties. Now, the wind dynamics are okay. This is the storm relative helicity. But notice how the better wind dynamics are displaced north of the instability on the Gulf Coast. It's all out of phase. And this is the STP. This is a composite index called the Significant Tornado Parameter, which is just a tool. And we do note the numbers are a little elevated over Baldwin County. So there could be a little sneaky storm Sunday morning that might go strong to severe over Mobile or Baldwin counties. But really for the rest of the state, we just don't expect any issues with severe storms, no issues with flooding, just a rainy Sunday. And we'll watch those storms very carefully on the Gulf Coast Sunday morning. And we'll maintain the chance of a few showers into Sunday afternoon. The high Sunday will be, again, upper 60s and low 70s. And then Monday, as we all go back to work, it's all gone. Monday should be a sunny day. Many places will be in the 70s. And the middle of next week, it's going to be warm. Warmest weather so far this year. This is Tuesday, highs in the 70s. Wednesday, South Alabama could see 80 in spots. This is Thursday, same thing. We could see a few spots in the low 80s over South Alabama. Most places well up in the 70s. We might even see upper 70s into North Alabama on Thursday. And a week from today, this is Friday the 20th, we have a southwest flow aloft, troughing well to the north and west. Evidence there might be a few little spotty showers over the southern half of the state, but again, not a big rain event. So really at this point, much of next week, the headline, it's warm and mostly dry. Let's go out 10 days, Sunday the 22nd. Got that upper high just over Cuba, the Bahamas, big trough out in the western states, and again, maybe a few little spotty showers, but even then, no evidence of any big rain event. Looking for snow? Well, don't look around here. This is the probabilistic outlook for 1 inch of snow or greater between now and the 27th of the month, 0 for Alabama, as we stay very mild. Rain for the next 15 days between now and the 28th of February. The mean coming up a little bit. Now it's between 2 and 3 inches. Evidence we might see a decent rain event toward the end of this month. And yeah, buddy. Here we go. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. This is for the middle of Alabama. If you're in South Alabama, tack on a few degrees here. Well up in the 70s next week. Lows in the 50s. And the latest long-range guidance, the 20th through the 26th of February. Solidly in the red. So it looks like our next big cold snap here is going to be sometime probably in maybe early March. Hey, good-looking sunset last night on the Gulf Coast. North Alabama getting a nice field of alto cumulus clouds, and had some cool light pillars last night over the Tennessee Valley. It takes an interesting combination of ice crystals, cirrus clouds, and sun angle to do this. They're more common up north, but many folks saw those in the Alabama sky last night, places like Athens and Decatur and Huntsville. That was pretty cool. All right, so today going to be in Alexander City, Tallapoosa County, at Veritas School, Lake Martin. They meet at First Baptist Church of Alexander City. Looking forward to that. I will be on ABC 3340 News this evening, and every day you can catch my forecast on great radio stations around the state, including at Birmingham 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous Friday, and God bless.